Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch in Texas Homegrown Studios.
You're mad. Thank goodness for that, because if I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Yeah, pero... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Cynthia Roush, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
Nope, this is the first I've heard of it.
Come on, what?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Road, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude. It's a household name.
You love watching HET and DWTS. You tolerate SYTYCD, TAR, and ANTM. Now get ready for America's next great reality TV competition, PWCKJT. We don't know what it stands for or even what you have to do to win it. Dancing, singing, baking, pizzas. We only know you'll love it. PWCKJT. Tonight on CBS after NCIS and CSI.
I thought of that whenever we were talking with Tanner and he said he had ADD and all the things with initials. I was like, oh, I got the perfect thing. Your microphone still sounds weak compared to normal. I don't know why.
Maybe you got the gains down.
No, it's all the way up. Everything's up.
Hey. Might be the cable.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're just talking softer today. Do you feel softer?
No.
Did you use a new softer lotion?
No, sir. Rough like a Brillo.
Man, that was so weird earlier when the door opened and shut. I'm still not over that.
Yeah, that still is like resonating in my mind. I really do think it was Pop, and I'll tell you why I think that.
Was it? He's coming to work?
Yeah. Well, so like you said, they say that like it's like that stuff happens because of like repetitive, like people doing the same thing in a place, and like a lot of people will like revert to their happiest time in life or something.
About the time he would milk in the mornings.
Right. So maybe this was like his. Yeah. Maybe this was his happy place, and he regretted.
Oh, it definitely was. Yeah,
building the bigger dairies later.
No, this was always his happy place. Yeah.
So I mean, the fact that like, but it was just so weird. Like we heard the screen door open and close, the freaking door handle opened. We all turned around and looked like, okay, who's coming in? And then the door opens and closes again.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's nuts, man. Stuff like that happens around here all the time. It's crazy.
It is. It's haunted.
Legendary.
Is it haunted, though? Haunted sounds like a negative word. Like, I feel like it's not really negative. It's,
well, it's an old haunt, right?
I don't know. It seems like a negative word. I don't think it's negative.
It's occupied.
Like, it's not a negative ghost.
Right? It's a prankster.
Yeah. Like, if Buddy Holly was to be here, it would be Buddy Holly and the Crickets, because we killed the Crickets. So it would have been more like Buddy Holly and the Ghosts. What is that boo on there? Oh, that's not. It's just a ghost in the studio. Like
the cat and the birds, though. That's what freaks me out.
Yeah, there's weird. So Jeb found birds that were missing all their feathers in their head. Random dead cat that for no reason just died right by the studio.
That's
strange. Like an omen.
I don't know if it's an omen or if the exterminator came and then like it.
No, it had nothing to do with the exterminator.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't either.
Might need to sage it.
It's weird. It has been by those hippie girls in Austin.
Yeah, but they probably brought new ones in.
This barn has been cleansed.
Yeah. It's probably that van. We left it here for a couple of days while the tire was busted out.
Could be the van.
I told you that van is like, there's something really wrong with that van.
Could be the van. Quit bringing dead people in your tour van. They're like inviting other people to get into the tour bus van and bring them out to see the studio.
It's not me. I think somebody died in that van.
What if like the ghost in your van is a tour guide? Like what if it was and if you look to the right over here is the Rockstar Ranch, and they're like, ooh, let's go there. Then they don't leave. Wow. It's like Hotel California.
I didn't think of that.
They check in, but they can never leave.
Getting a crowd of ghosts.
Ooh, what if you build it, they will come. Means, like, what if we have our own chorus of ghosts? Like, we don't have to hire people for backup singers.
What if it's all coming from the cemetery, the 1880s?
No, they're staying on there. I talked to them.
Huh?
I've been down there. I think they all stay there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Confederate cemetery.
Right.
There's some like old headstones in there. I went in there.
We play like some cool stuff in here.
When I was a kid, we used to go down there at nighttime and look at the headstones.
Oh, really? You ever see anything spooky down there?
Oh, yeah. One time, there was not just me. A lot of people have.
I've seen stuff.
There was a ghost. There was a ghost that would jump out in front of cars.
Yeah, it got my wife.
And one guy turned over a whole load of hay, square bales, because he thought he hit somebody. Like felt it. Like he stopped because he thought he hit somebody, but there was nobody. Like a truck, like felt like it ran over somebody. Like he saw it.
Crazy.
He saw it. It hit the guy. The wheels went up. Lost the load of hay off the back. Went and looked. There was nothing in the road. Not even a rock. Not like a big rock. Nothing. There's lots of stories about down there.
Yeah, my wife said that something's jumped out several times when she's passing that cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly like, going up to the stop sign or turning in.
Yeah, that's where it happens.
It's crazy.
It happens a lot.
This whole area right here.
My cousin one time he's scared of the dark pretty much. He never admitted it, but we all knew it. And he was riding his motorcycle over to my grandparents and ran out of gas right at the cemetery. That sucker ran a sprint to get to my grandmother's.
Never ran so fast.
Left the motorcycle there. And
he probably had dreams about that forever.
Yeah, I had to go and get his motorcycle and drive it back. And I was younger. I was never scared of the dark, ever. One time I spent the night at my other cousin's house, and his mom had those dolls that have glass faces on them. Yeah. Like her whole living room, like there was just China cabinets full of those. And she wanted me to sleep in there. And I was like, no. I'm walking down to my great-grandmother's house. And they're like, well, we're not going to give you a ride. You have to walk in the dark. Like they thought I'd go, oh, okay, I'll stay here. And I was like, I don't care. I walked down through the dark, through the tunnel of trees. Got to my great-grandmother's house, and she goes, you weren't scared walking by yourself? I said, I wasn't by myself. God was with me. And she went and told everybody at her church, and they talked about that for years. And I said, I really wasn't scared. I was scared of them dolls that was in that room.
Right.
I didn't like them creepy dolls.
No.
But I wasn't scared to walk in the dark.
No. I mean, the only thing you really got to worry about is coyotes or something.
They ain't going to bother you.
Most likely not.
Not unless you're like a limping gazelle, like you're bleeding out or something. They're not gonna bother you. Or if you attack their babies, even hogs. People are like, oh, the hogs are good. Yeah, if you attack their babies.
I don't know that one lady. She did get killed in that front of her house. Like she's going to that old lady's house to walk up, and then all them hogs got on her.
Shoot, the hogs looked at me and they're like, that guy looks like he could eat bacon. Like, I don't think we want to attack that guy. Right. Like he will kill me and then have a little campfire and feast.
I don't mind walking in the dark. I'm not scared of the dark. I just make sure I got a firearm because
I didn't. I have nothing, not a stick, not a rock.
So I broke down.
I had the Lord.
No, I broke down on the back road in between San Saba and my parents' house in Buchanan, right? And blew a tire. I mean, I was up Shit Creek or whatever, and so I'm like, all right, well, so I'm waiting, and I walked up. I was gonna walk up the road up and over to Cattle Guard. There was a house up there. I could see a light. It was pitch black and big tall trees down there. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna walk over there and see. And so I'm walking over there, and I couldn't see hardly at all. So I got out my phone, and I turned on the flashlight. Right about that time, my wife called me, and I started talking to her. And get up to the gate, and I'm like hollering up and banging on the gate and stuff, and I mean, it's all locked up, so like I don't want to get shot, so I didn't hop the fence or nothing like that. But I was like, crap, all right, I'm just gonna walk back to the truck. And as I'm walking back, The flashlight turns off on my phone, and just about that time, somebody's dog or something comes running up here snarling at me, and I have my freaking 9mm. I said, pop, 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 pop. And I winged it, and it took off into the but I couldn't even see. But it come up out of nowhere like, and I was like, pop, 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 pop. Like, I got gangster with it, turned it side. No, but seriously, like, my wife's like, what just happened? And I was like, I just shot something. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, there was a little blood trail. I mean, I winged it.
I wonder what happened. They were talking about that kid that used to bark at people.
What was he doing out in the country, though?
Barking at people.
Yeah, he got shot.
He started in town, but he chased cars and then ended up in the country.
It was always meant to end that way, I guess.
Just kidding.
But, yeah. Probably shot someone's
I used
dog named
used
Fido.
my Louisiana technique of just being the scarier thing in the scary environment.
Yeah, but you can't see. Like,
I can. I'm a ninja. Yeah, I see in the dark.
yeah, all my senses go to my ears. I can't see hardly nothing.
I have so many senses. They call me sensei.
That's pretty good.
That's right. I am my own sensei.
I taught myself mind karate.
Oh, man.
Call that mind karate. My thoughts are even kicking your ass. What?
Talking to Wild Will. Wild Will's he said he likes being a sponsor of our morning show, though.
Heck yeah,
That's
man.
so we're gonna leave him on there because
Yeah, dude.
I love Wild Will's.
That's the
That's a cool
coolest
place.
place, man. I've never been to a venue that I wanted to go back to so bad after I leave.
That was the most fun. That was the most fun.
I'm
We're gonna have
telling
fun this weekend, though. The Saturday we're gonna be down in the Stockyards at
Love
the
Shack.
Love Shack, and Gail Jenkins is gonna join us. And man, what a treat that is! What a treat that is! I love the Love Shack's great. I like the White Elephant, but I also love the Love Shack because it's just open and any age can come in there. You know,
I like it.
it's a family environment.
I like it because I get to play the matinee there, 6 to 10.
Yeah.
You get all the people before they get drunk and they remember you.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
they're
right.
like, they can't remember anything after they left the Love Shack.
We get them prepped up to go into the White Elephant later.
Right. So like
But no, I like because it's a family environment too. Because kids can come in there, you can eat, and then they got the misters going, and it's shady. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good place. That'll be this Saturday. 6 to 10, I believe. Yeah, at the Love Shack. We'll be out there. So, well, man, we're out of time for today. It went by fast. Thank you to Tanner Sparks for stopping in.
Heck yeah,
that was a
man.
blast. I've already uploaded his songs that he did live.
Yeah.
Those are on our YouTube page. So if you go to the Texas Homegrown Radio YouTube page, you can find those songs from Tanner Sparks out there.
songs, too,
man,
Really
so good. He's so country. Like
He is.
he's just like that old school.
It almost reminds me of like
He really
Bill
does have
Diffie
long
style stuff,
yeah,
you know.
but he really does have long fingers.
Just-
I told him before he was kind of like if Joe Diffie and Tracy Lawrence had a baby.
I'm pretty sure he can do like an octave stretch, you know, just from.
Like he could flip if he wanted to. He could flip people off from like 5 miles away, like and people would see it. I'm just saying.
That's awesome.
Reminds me of my friend Boudreaux. He had
Boudreaux.
fingers like that too. Little skinny guy, but man, his fingers were like super long. It was the weirdest thing. And I was like, what a waste. He didn't play guitar. I'm like,
Pick
what a
your nose
waste.
from across the room,
I'm
man.
like, I got these little short stubby things. I'm like, if I had those fingers, no tell what I could do. Yeah, it would help. You could spread out and do them chords.
Crazy chords.
Yeah, them ones that you do that you tell me, oh, it's easy, just do this. Yeah, okay. We'll see. All right, well, we got to thank our sponsors making it possible for us to do this every day, like Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall.
That's right.
Ranger, Texas.
Yes, sir.
No,
Yeah, get your thrills at Wild Will's. 'Cause there ain't no strangers at Ranger. Ranger.
there you go. That'll work. And brought to you by Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to chew.
Live music, adult beverages, barbecue. You can't go wrong there in Bluffdale, Texas. And brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
Is your trash in a pilot?
Call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
And brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Do you need an AC?
Call Wacy. You can find out more on them online, brazosriverac.com or 817-864-1412. All that information's right there under Jib.
867.
Point down like this. Right. Yeah, go down, 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 down. There you go. There's all the information for Brazos River Air Conditioning. And brought to you by Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
That's right.
They got the Lincolns, too.
They got the keys.
Yeah, they got the keys, all the things you need.
Let the horses run.
They're on your side. They'll get you a good ride. Down at Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln. And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance. Nailed it. And of course, our good friend who's going to be here this Friday. She'll be in the studio with us. Right. Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
If you want the cream of the crop,
got to rise to the top.
Call the A-Team.
You know what I mean, Bird? Oh, man. Thanks again, Tanner. Appreciate Tanner Sparks for stopping by. Yeah. Go download his music and support live music. Go watch a live music person somewhere anytime you can.
Yeah, also.
Go support those venues, too, like Wild Wheels and Double D's.
Absolutely.
We try to as much as we can. We're just always somewhere. Always somewhere, always doing something. Till next time, Jody Lee for Jet Bridges saying, take it easy. And if it's easy,
do it twice.
Do what? How many times?
Twice.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I apologize. I forgot you were there. You may go now. Well. Bye.